All right. Hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Thronebreaker, The Witcher Tales. It's me, Snickerer. Happy Wednesday. Happy halfway through the week. Glad to be back. Glad to be doing more math. Am I glad for being doing more math? I don't really think so. It's a mixed bag for that. But I'm excited to see where the story takes us. Let's go ahead and jump in. As always, love these starting animation cards. We continue as the queen. If I remember correctly, last time, probably open the map for reference here. We had traveled from castle down here that had been ransacked, up, and had saved this town from Imperial invasion. Nilfgaard had jumped in, huge army. We managed to stop them, and we are continuing along our way down the path, and eventually we'll be reaching our capital. But yeah, hope everybody's been doing well. I've been...
Eve stood surrounded by advisors, discussing. When all at once they heard a mighty thud.
Bloody hell!
They looked to see a cavalryman who'd clearly fallen from his saddle. The men who'd witnessed the blunder began to jest, only to choke on their laughter, as the wretch, having risen to his hands and knees, began to shake and vomit blood. The medic's diagnosis?
Poison.
Poison.
Yep.
In spite of his best
Freaking
efforts,
Nilfgaard, man. They fight with spies, they fight with
his
poison, they just
last
fight dirty.
that very night. Soon, several other riders developed the same symptoms, and at the last shared their comrade's fate. All were buried at the roadside, beneath an old willow.
This looks to be no coincidence,
Reynard said, gravely.
Our stores of water. Someone's poisoned them. We must find the fiend. In the interim, your majesty must quench her thirst with wine.
Oh no. Is that something we get to actively do, or was that just a story-driven thing? What is new in the camp? Loading deck. Oh, we're short a card. Well, I guess we throw in that elf and onion soup we got from the troll last time. Honestly, it creates a bronze card. I don't know. What does that mean? Spawn one of 3 randomly chosen cards from a specified faction and or from neutral cards unless otherwise specified. Okay, but it doesn't tell me. Okay, we'll find out what that means. I still don't see where that marker was. We did lose the Trout Man. Friggin' our big advisor guy. So that's probably where that extra card came from.
Milady, a strange boat floated past. Thought it imperial, but flew not black sails, but reddings. Deep red, like water.
Hey, he's talking about a boat. What are you talking about? My lady, the owner of the mill has said the collection of this gold was a trying task, but he offers it to you for the betterment of the army. Looks like we're maxed out on mood. So, and modeled subjects, one others should look to. He has our thanks.
Astrologers proclaim Week of the Badger.
Week of the... Okay. What were you talking about? You're talking about boats?
Where's Yanko? Twa dawn I sent him into the fields, but he's not returned. Where's Yanko? Twa dawn I sent him into the fields, but he's not returned.
Where's Yanko? Yanko went to the fields and he hasn't come back. Yanko probably got eaten by, like, a wyvern or something. You know, that's the fate of all peasants.
Meve recognized them at once as those of the Lyrian vanguard. She drew her sword and prepared to face the invader. Yet coming down upon her force were not Nilfgaardians, but bearded warriors clad in leather, horned helmets on their heads. This was not so. The Queen could not believe her eyes.
Skelligan raiders? This far inland?
But this was no time to be bewildered.
That must have been the ship they were talking about,
It neighed
Skelligan.
and reared, and then the twain leapt into the fray.
Okay. Battle right off the gate. Right out the gate. Lippy Gudmund. Skelligers fight differently than other folk of the north. With a song on their lips, they throw themselves at enemies, sword and axe. With an eager smile, they welcome barrages of arrows, shrugging off all wounds. It is no small feat to best the islanders in battle, and yet it is possible, as Meve was about to prove. This battle will only last one round. Okay, let's see what we're gonna do here. We have to try the elf and onion soup. Sure, we'll go with this.
Reynard, what the devil? Sea raiders here.
All right, we got Lippy. After one turn, on turn start, force the highest unit to damage Lippy by its power. Then Lippy damages that unit by his power. Does he have 150 power? Is that what that means? Okay, so I'm thinking that we want to not... Because whatever he fights is going to get deleted. So let's pull out these guys.
Oh, Lyrian lummoxes.
Okay, and turn. Yeah, that poor unit.
Ariel's been chosen. The gods speak to him.
On the crate. The Skelligans were probably one of my favorite factions from The Witcher. The highest unit. So it's whatever the strongest unit will be on the row.
You can try to win them all, but you won't.
The gods are with us.
Okay, well, we're just gonna keep, I guess, plugging away at Lippy here. I do feel like that's our fastest way to win. Because these guys are just gonna keep taking damage. Or keep boosting themselves every time he takes damage. Whenever an enemy takes damage, boost this unit by 1. Oh boy. Okay, and it's any unit on either side of this stack. So I can place you here. And hopefully he doesn't pick you. Oh, but it's his own units too. I'm so dumb. That makes it better.
Wipe ourselves on your vestments.
So as long as he is getting hit, Cool, and then I can play this here to hit him. Okay, I have a good feeling about this.
I promise you a quick death.
Deploy an enemy by, or damage an enemy by 2 if it was destroyed, boost self by 5. Okay, just keep going. Let's see what Elfin Onion Soup does. Picks a random, okay, so it just picks a random person from our faction. Play a copy of this unit from your deck, Lyrian Cavalry. Boost this unit by 5. Damage all units in a row. Okay.
Gods are blowing fair winds today.
Can I boost his units? I can. Okay, that's cool. And then damage an enemy unit and all other enemies with the same power by 4, then trigger all allies' loyalty abilities. Well, no, we'll just hit him.
What is it? Should have listened to me, old lady.
You've got stones, wench.
Got a bad case of rollers back.
Okay, we're still fine. Like, this is working.
This harvest, we'll
Play
be
him.
reaping black-clad heads. Give us all you got!
Damage self by 3, then boost a unit. Okay. This is our last
Give me a
card.
target.
We use it to hit Lippy. Gonna destroy. I don't think we're gonna
Ogre
make it.
Blackhand's taking on new swabbies. What do you say?
Yeah. Let's try that again. Now that I know that he damages his own units, that might turn out a bit better. And you'll come in handy. Cool. Okay. This is good. We will finish.
Skellige!
Reynard, what the devil? Sea Raiders here.
Reynard, what the fuck? Okay, let's get you out of the way. Play you.
Pays late. Again.
Let us put our steel to the test.
Cool. And then we will play. We play. No. How much does he gain? He gains 1 if an ally takes damage. So let's see what our soup does. Okay, we got some more. Grey Rider. After a different ally is played from hand or moved to the other row, move next to it and boost it by 3. So that's... We don't really have... I guess we do have some allies that can move, but not any that I really care to use. It's the cavalry. Mark a unit. Every turn on turn start, damage it by 2. When destroyed, mark a new random enemy. Sure, let's try you. Are you from the freaking bandits that we were hunting? Play you. We'll mark you. And then we'll damage you. Dang it, I was hoping he'd pick like him.
Ario's been chosen. The gods speak to him.
Let's see. Dun 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 dun. Boost him. He should take care of him, raising him to 7 so that I can actually play some of these other cards that are in my deck.
For blood!
All right, War Wagon.
We'll ransack your temples! Wipe ourselves on your vestments!
Okay. We will play... How does it decide if there's a big tie? Like, there's 4 of them. We're gonna play you.
Got any victuals? Hungry like a wolf, I am.
They'll pick you. These guys should get boosted.
Warhawk Devarie!
Ah, you asshole. It's okay. We'll play medic.
You must sweat like a swine in that jacket.
Get that war wagon deployed.
You can try to win them all, but you won't.
And I guess damage. Wait. Hold on. Let's move you up.
Gods are blowing fair winds the day.
Oh my god, this is not... I don't know if this is good or not. We'll play this guy.
Army's wasting
Should grab
time
something from the
for
deck. We
one
don't have
like
any of
me.
the Arbalists. I don't know if that was a good idea or not to not bring them. Okay, let's have Lippy feast on his own then.
Give us all you got!
There's a time to reap, a time to sow, and a time to die.
Yes, keep eating your own men.
You've got stones, wench!
Ugh, got a bad case of rower's back.
Cool. And if we move all of you back here, do 4.
Aye. I promise you a quick death.
He's got 9. Oh, no.
We must trust each other.
Okay, move all you up. Boom, boom, boom. You have an arbalist who can go up here
Arbalist at your command.
to hit you. Okay, I think he's gonna hit us for a lot. He's gonna hit himself for the same amount.
Olga Blackhand's taking on new swabbies.
Cool. Alright, we
say?
did it. Let's go. Stupid skeletons.
The
man.
Skelligers
What are they even
fought
doing
hard,
here?
fought bravely, brought mayhem. Yet the Queen's ordered, disciplined force won the day. The islanders seemed entirely undismayed at their defeat. A trait of theirs,
Crazy
I must
Vikings.
admit, I've ever admired.
Well, you're right scrappy for landlubbers. Lippy Goodman applauds you for your pluck, Queen. When we sup, me and the lads will drink your health.
Thanks for messing us up. That was a good fight. This card is an add to your army. Mardrome. Bear. What does it do? Punish them or turn them against the... Yeah, can we hire you to go
That
mess
we
with
shall
them?
yet see, sir. We must know something first.
Oh, yeah.
What brings you this far inland? What drove you from the sea?
Meve asked, crossing her arms.
Ha! What always drives us? Looting and pillaging. The coast's picked clean since long, so we set our longships up the Yaruga for gold and glory.
Amusing. I always assumed you to be honourable folk.
And who dares to claim elsewise?
Your very actions do so. You've attacked a land preoccupied, a land already at war with invaders, but I suppose it makes sense. You've ever feared to attack Imperials?
The Queen prodded gently.
What did you say, wench?
Gudmund had quickly turned red with rage.
I'll prove just how wrong you are, I will! Why, we'll be drinking mead from Nilfgaardian helmets for sundown! Follow me, lads!
Meve smiled as she watched the islanders gather their gear and prepare to march. She doubted not in the least that Gudmund would honor his pledge.
I like that. I mean, we need all of the help that we can get. Alright, got some more men. Give me some of these resources.
Here the damage seems not so great.
It appears Nilfgaard's not yet turned its forces towards the capital. We're likely to encounter no more than pathfinders and foragers.
So I hope.
Ooh, got another little fort up here. I mean, we seem to have a fairly strong military force in this nation. This Nilfgaard's huge. What's going on here?
The Nilfgaardian invasion necessitated certain steps. Meve had dispatched scrolls to her garrison commanders, based upon which they were to announce general musters. She'd hoped that by the time she reached Krydam, fresh recruits would be waiting to join her growing force. Alas, the commander of this fort, one Sergeant Griggs, had only bad news.
Your Majesty, I've not the numbers to man the walls even. The call to arms brings few new recruits and more men desert each day. Folk are terrified something awful. They don't believe in victory.
Make a speech, press people into service, offer them money. I'm not gonna pay you to defend your own homes. You're gonna fight
I care
one
not a
way or
whit for what
another.
they believe.
Meve said sternly, rising from behind the table.
They are to fight, and that is the end of it. Sergeant! You must issue a call that all Crydom's inhabitants aged 16 to 40 summers are to report to the garrison. Anyone shirking this duty shall face a fine and a public lashing.
The prospect of facing the royally ordained punishments
figured that was gonna
sufficed
happen.
to motivate
The
Crydan's
morale went
residents
down.
to enlist in the Lyrian army in force. Sadly, the new recruits' morale left much to be desired.
Ah, it's okay. They'll be dead soon. All right. If we look at the map, we eventually want to be heading south, but let's go explore what's across this bridge first. Oh, wait, there's some loot right here.
A live one, seen it with my own eyes.
You saw a dragon. I do like that in the Witcher games, the dragons are not just like another mindless. Like there's the wyverns and the griffins and stuff like that that you know the Witchers have to deal with. Actually, don't know about the griffins, but the dragons are like intelligent beings. They're not just random monsters.
Dragon! A live one, seen it with my own eyes. Had winged like a bat and a mess of teeth. A dragon! A live one, seen it with my own eyes. Had winged like a bat.
It's more of a drake, maybe. Large salamander. It's a wyvern. Wyvern that prowls the fields of Foregate was first spotted by Milik, a local half-wit. He has been busy carving obscene words into birch stump by the roadside when the Draconid suddenly pierced the clouds above him. After hastily and ineffectually cleaning his soiled trousers with a fern leaf, he rushed to the village to warn the others of the vicious beast presence. Dragon shows up, guy shits himself, leaves. After carving obscene words into... okay, we have to protect the cows. If there are no cows left, we lose the battle. We got this. We'll save those cows. Last time we were killing cows. They have no ability. Every 2 turns on turn start, consume a random cow. Okay, so we have to beat it relatively quickly. Got 18 health. If we do this, we don't want to kill the cow.
Can't take it anymore.
That gets to 3, which will leave these at 1, which is fine. Oh, and then it heals by the number of cows that it eats. Or the health of the cows. Okay, that makes more sense. So then we'll play you on the back line. Move you. I feel like we need to have him shoot the cows. So that they can't heal.
Company! Forward march!
Cool, and then we'll move you. Don't think that's gonna cut it by 2. Let's try that again. Damn cows. Okay, this is, I think, the right move right off the bat. Place him. Cool. Place you.
Can't take it anymore.
Boom. You shoot. Eats the cow in the front. Okay. From here. Maybe we want to on purpose kill these cows in the front.
Armor won't say.
There's just not enough damage going around here.
Company! Forward march!
Oops. God. Alright, dragon, you know what? You can have the cows. I don't really care that much. Especially since I've learned that the puzzle pieces don't really do anything for the main game. They just seem to give you multiplayer bonuses. And then obviously, you know, rewards for actively beating the campaign, like the loot, but they don't give you new cards.
Whinnies and screams at first. How all's gone silent.
Smithman, do you want to join the army? No? You're busy? Okay. Army can always use a better smith.
A contract on a monster. Interesting.
What was the contract? Is it for that? Did the game really try to make me kill that stupid wyvern? I'll go this way. Hello? Oh, you've got a quest. Let's grab your loot. Your Grace, in the cottage lives an herbalist whom the local peasants hold in high regard. Her potions and ointments have healed many wounds, saved many lives. You wish to procure remedies from her stock? Yeah, for that card piece. Sure. What is that? Sort of magic ball. Milady, the hovel's resident, a peasant by the name of Bogan, has a word for you. He claims he saw someone under cover of night bury some sort of treasure near the orchard. For a small sum, he's offered to sketch a map of where to look. Oh, he'll make the map, but at no cost. Have him lashed. That's crazy. We will just do that. Somewhere next to an axe and 2 rows of benches. Okay, go here, grab here, muster some people. These guys are fighting. What's the deal?
As Meave and company traversed the ruddy meadows, strident voices reached
We're
their
being invaded
ears.
by Nilfgaard. You guys don't have time to be
I've
fighting.
heard enough. A duel. I challenge you to a duel.
A duel? Nonsense. I'd sooner lay you across my lap and give your ass a thorough flailing, you scoundrel.
The Queen approached the arguing parties. 2 nobles, Lords Cartwright and Mansfield. Quickly, she ascertained
It's even
they
worse
were up in
than
arms
nobles.
over
They're not even
ownership of an
peasants.
orchard lying between
Peasants,
their
they
estates.
fight all the time.
Assisting both nobles, their kinsmen, armed to the teeth, prepared to leap at each other and crush heads. Upon spotting Meve, the lords lowered their voices, bowed and presented themselves. Yet they could not keep their ire fettered long, and were soon casting aspersions again.
Your Grace, Mansfield has seized it. No, stolen my land. Land that has been in my family for generations.
It is my recompense for your reckless deeds. To burn down me mill in Furchin for a bit of sawdust in your flour? Well, I never.
A bit? Oh, let me at him. Farman's taken ill, cook's feverish, all from that manure. You are a fraud, sir. A fraud and a thief.
The guys have sold them some bad flour. You can't do that.
Though she faced the not at all trifling matter of the Nilfgaardian invasion, Meve agreed to settle the dispute. Reynard, who knew the history of every Lyrian and Rivian family 7 generations back, served as her advisor.
No doubt I would find for the Cartwrights. They are in the right here, as regards the title to the land. Yet your grace must consider, the Mansfields have ever served the crown and never delayed payment of tribute. Whereas the Cartwrights are litigious charlatans who owe the royal treasury thousands, many thousands.
Oh. Then... yeah, this is a penalty for not paying your taxes.
The orchard must go to the vassal unburdened by debt. This is what I prefer,
said Meve.
Thus I declare it Mansfield's.
But the law clearly says...
I am the law, Cartwright.
I am the law.
Lord Cartwright moved to debate the matter further, but a snort from Reynard reminded him he stood before his liege. Mansfield, content, made an ample contribution to bolster Meve's force and the realm's defense.
Suck it, Cartwright. That's why you pay your taxes. Okay. Go through here. Looks like we can take a shortcut through here. Go grab this wood. Gotta go figure out where I saw that axe previously. So it looks familiar. He said it was by the orchard. Ooh. Well, maybe it's further up ahead. Maybe I'm crazy. Got the supplies. Oh man, what happened here?
On their way to the capital, Meve and company happened one fine day upon a lone rider. Had I been at her side, I would immediately have recognized his passionate gaze and altogether chivalrous mien.
Identify yourself, sir, and your intent.
Ake of Denel I am dubbed, and my design I never conceal. The good book says the world is a garden which the gods once conferred upon man. And we men have this garden neglected. In consequence, all manner of
must be from
filth has made its
Toussaint.
lair here. Drowners, ghouls, and other kobolds. I have sworn ne'er to rest until the day when, with the gods' help, I have rid the world of these beasts and pests. I wander all lands, seeking out evil and facing it in mortal combat.
Is he like a witcher that doesn't get paid?
Who do we spy? A knight-errant?
Just as likely a madman. How goes your hunt? Caught the trail of any monster?
Monster? Too fair a term by far. An exceptionally vile worm has made its lair in nearby caverns. It is said to be the very distillation of filth. A slither in horror. A mélange of the macabre.
A Slytherin?
Its head, that of a wild cat of Ophir. Its maw full of spiked teeth. The wings of a bat it is said to have. The tail of a scorpion, and from it, a thick venom drips.
Is that a chimera?
Learned men call this variety a manticore, or mardiacore.
Perhaps it will be most prudent, then, to send for a witcher.
A witcher? Soulless automatons they are, all. Feeding on common folks' fears.
Yeah, but
What
they're
they
really
demand
good at
gold
killing
to
monsters.
do, I perform without demand of any coin.
Sir Ake, far be it from me to discourage you. Your endeavor is noble, no doubt. But from what I have heard, manticores are exceedingly dangerous beasts.
To defeat this filth alone could be a difficult task, I'll not deny. Yet try it I must, for it is what I have sworn before the gods.
Alright. Hey, I'll help you if you join my army.
We shall help you find and fight the Manticore, provided you then pledge to help us fight an even fiercer and filthier beast.
Nilfgaard.
Of course, my lady. Yet what manner of horror is it? A viper? A griffin? A drake of some rare form?
Were it only. 'Tis a beast of 1,000 heads, covered in black armor, its fire consuming whole villages.
Noble lady. I know bestiaries only in parts, yet I've seen some of the world, and never have I heard of such a terror.
You need but look about you, and spot Nilfgaard's legions.
Ake's a character from the book? Geralt met him when Yen and him were on a hunt for a golden dragon. That's cool. Okay, I've never read the books, but
you must forgive me, Your Grace.
he
This
seems
struggle
like a
between
character.
realms is not one to which I can lay a hand.
Come on, man. Just... I insist. Please.
A Manticore. How great is its appetite? How many men does it fell? In a moon, let us say.
It changes. At a time when the horror broods, it may be as many as 20.
I'm guessing he didn't like Geralt because he doesn't seem to hold a very high
I
opinion
see.
of witchers in general.
As now you must. Nilfgaard in my capital could mean as many as 20,000 felled. You live to fight evil, injustice, do you not? You can fight none greater than by doing so at my side.
The Manticore, Your Grace, must fall first. As to what happens later, I shall need to consult the good book and petition the gods.
Okay, so I help you and then you think about it maybe helping me? Ake of Dene. That card art is really cool though. With the dragon up ahead.
Agreed, so be it. This monster, where lies its lair? Where does it prowl?
To the north, my queen. A few leagues on.
Okay, we'll go find him. Do I have to go put him in my deck manually? Yeah, there he is. Whenever an ally takes damage, strengthen self by 1. Interesting. He has different card abilities depending on who he's fighting. So if he's battling monsters, deploy damage an enemy by this unit's power. Whenever an ally takes damage, strengthen self by 1. Strengthen is to increase the base power of a unit. Okay. If you have the Manticore trophy on the battlefield, whenever an ally takes damage, strengthen self by 2. If battling monsters and you have the Manticore trophy on the battlefield, when I deploy, damage an enemy by this unit's power. Okay, that's just saying, is it different? Oh, okay, I see what it's saying. Okay. And then he gets the Manticore trophy if we beat the Manticore, I'm assuming. Whenever an enemy appears on the battlefield, damage it by at random by 1 or 2. And we can move it around. we'd have to get rid of at least 4. Which is probably going to be the field medic. Ooh, and throw him in there. He's a very religious man, so he believes his mission is to kill monsters for free to help the common people, and he hates witchers for asking coin. Fair enough. Like, he does seem very paladin-esque.
Blood's all that's left behind.
Is it up here? Is this where the manticore is?
'Tis in these ravines. The beast is near. I sense it.
I sense it. Okay, well, the Drake one didn't go great last time. Or the wyvern that we were fighting. So
at the furthest
we'll see how the
depth of the
manticore goes.
winding, gloomy canyon, scouts found the maw of a great cavern. Among the boulders outside,
I don't imagine
whitening
either
bones
Geralt
lay
or
strewn.
Yen would
Ake
like him
dismounted
very much.
and drew his blade.
By the god's grace, we found the beast's lair.
He said, lifting his gaze to the heavens.
We need them but to extend their favor as we battle the filth.
Okay. Let's go hunting.
Meve cast a
Go get it.
critical eye at her shield. Wood clad in leather and thin plate. Enough to stop a sword, certainly, but would it protect her from a beast's raging blow? Noticing her hesitation, Reynard approached the queen and said,
Your Grace, none will utter a disparaging word should you step back.
But they will think them,
replied Meve.
and that's bad enough. The war has begun. I can't appear weak to my fighting men.
Without awaiting an answer, Meve strode into the cave.
Yeah, we're fighting a war,
The rest of
but
the company followed,
you know,
equally full of fear and faith
we have
in their
time to go
queen
hunt
and
this
commander.
manticore. Probably lose some men.
Moments
doing
later,
it.
a great and powerful roar filled the cavern.
Oh boy. Okay, shortened battle. We have to eliminate the manticore. Looks absolutely ferocious. Manticores are truly terrifying monsters. One Oxenford professor even argued that the bloodthirsty beast's very existence contradicts the widely held belief that the gods are merciful and benevolent. This publication of his thesis led to a heated theological debate, a debate which cooled, ironically enough, when the witch hunters had the scholar burned at the stake. Like, nobody who is that good would have created something that terrible. Okay, we've got Ake. Okay, we got Reynard. We have our elf and onion soup. We got you. Okay, let's see where this gets us. And we'll see what the Manticore's abilities are. It's got multiple parts. That's cool.
Horns didst adorn his wicked brow.
Gods
Okay.
protect us.
Gods protect us. Yep, that's my exact thoughts. Okay, Manticore. We've got the head, 2 wings, some legs, and a tail. The head. Damage self by 6 whenever another limb is destroyed. And if the head dies, then the rest of the body dies. We just win. Okay. Every turn on turn start, move a random enemy from the ranged row to the melee row. Every turn on turn start, move a random enemy from the melee row to the ranged row. So it's moving people back and forth. Every 4 turns on turn start, damage all units on the melee row by 2. And then this one damages everybody on the ranged row by 2. Every 3 turns on turn start, destroy the leftmost enemy unit on the melee row. Whenever an enemy moves, damage it by 1. Okay, so moving back and forth, this thing's gonna... We gotta get rid of this thing first. That's what I'm hearing. Is it gonna be damaging? Let's test something. Let's see if we'll put you out.
Beware its claws! The hardest plate they shred like fine vellum!
Thanks. We'll go ahead and damage all these. Upgrade him. If he takes damage, is it gonna improve him while he's in the deck? That's my main theory. Like, if I put him out, he's gonna lose his one, like, ability. It does. Okay, cool. So we'll keep him in reserve. Go ahead and put you there. Okay, and then every turn they're just gonna be moving back and forth and back and forth. Then we will go ahead and put you
Ours
in.
is not to reason why.
Beware! Its tail flows with deadly venom!
Oh no! I forgot that okay, I forgot about the tail. That's my bad. I forgot about the tail. That's okay. We will fix that.
You must sweat like a swine in that jacket.
Bring him back. Mark an ally. When it is destroyed, move it to the hand instead of the graveyard, then destroy self. Damage all units in this row by 2 whenever a unit appears on this row, damage it by 2. That'd be good for like an actual game, but let's get this. Mark an ally. Probably you. You're most likely to die soon. Dun, dun, dun. Okay. Go ahead and put you out to shoot. You. Okay, I like that. You're gonna destroy you next turn. Or not, it destroys. Okay, that works out, I guess. Cool. Put you out.
One boat's all I need.
Nice. Okay, we're getting there.
Tell me you jest.
There's a time to reap, a time to sow, and a time to die.
Get rid of that.
Keep that vile poison to yourself!
I think we can do it, right? Damage an enemy. Yeah, we could just deploy you.
I fear not, for faith guides me.
Hell yeah. Okay.
We must thank the gods for this victory, both great and just.
Dude, you killed it. You did it.
With Ache at their side, the Lyrians fell at the
Ache.
Manticore. Later, it was said, the beast's dying wail multiplied and strengthened as it passed through the caverns, could be heard as far as Spala.
Your Grace, many monarchs have I met in my time, yet none proved as virile in battle as did your Majesty.
Virile? I dislike the term. Seems not to suit a woman. I prefer valiant. Yet grateful I am for the compliment. Now pray reveal, have you made your decision? Will you swear to serve me? Are you prepared to take an oath?
He's like, no,
I am
I'm
not,
leave.
Your Grace. I can serve only the gods. Yet, I do believe them to be on your side as one unjustly and treacherously attacked. Thus I see nothing wrong in assisting you.
Then I am content and welcome you in my ranks, Sir Ake of Dunel.
The knight-errant bowed low from the waist. So low, in fact, the gambeson neath his mail creaked. Meave could only hope he would battle Nilfgaardians as boldly as he faced beasts.
That's cool. I like that. And we got the trophy. With the boot on the head and the tongue hanging out. Go ahead and steal some of that. Cool. I mean, I think we should put that Manticore head in our deck. Is it resilience? It is. Okay, it's going to be here. I like the elf and onion soup. I do. I like... Oh, okay, so it's different. This is a trophy. These are just like specialized cards. So if we want to replace the Lyrian banner, we have to... Okay, we'll try it. We'll try the Manticore trophy. It damages people by 1 or 2. Also has the move thing. It just means that we can't use her ability as much. We'll see how that works. Can I make different, like, preloads of decks? That I can swap. It'd be nice if I could just make a monster deck and then one with just Nilfgaard people in it. Or one I can use to fight monsters, one I can use to fight Nilfgaard. Cool. Manticore, vanquished, not as hard as they said it was going to be. Eve could be a Witcher. If we look at the map, we're getting there. Yo, Poyo Pig, what is up, man? How's work? Surprised you showed up. It's not an MMO. Apparently that's all you're playing these days. Hey guys, can I interest you in joining the army? Are you the guys I already hired to wait? Are you the skeletons I already hired to join the army? Camp rules. No pissing in the fire. No shitting next to the tents. No shouting at dawn. You break the rules, I break your legs. Yippee Gudmund. These are the skeletons I hired.
One of them golden sons belongs on the side of my own ship. Nilfgaardians make for good prisoners, good slaves too. They got black shells, but the meat inside's red.
Just a bunch of big, angry Scottish men. Those poor Nilfgaardians. Oh no. What have I done? Excuse me. Just gonna grab this real quick. Mardrum. Vengeance. I did, okay, so I got that one. I also got the bear. So, this one has something, which is restraint. Restraint cannot target bosses. Okay. Destroy the highest ally and then play 2 allies from your graveyard. Interesting. It's a Gwent MMO, remember? There's a whole council, you're right, you're right. Or I can transform a damaged unit into a bear. What does the bear do? It's just a bear. Okay. I like that. Trinkets maxed out. I do have a limit on the amount of trinkets I can bring. Okay. We're going to get rid of this one. We'll run this one. We'll see what happens. This game reminds me of Tyrion. You missed it. I fought some the Skelegons earlier, and I beat them, and then I'm like, hey, instead of raiding me, how about you go fight the Nilfgaardians? And then I met this guy, Ake, who's a wandering paladin figure who fights monsters, and I beat up the monster, and he joined my team.
How's the ale? Not too warm, I hope.
'Tis not for me to say, Your Majesty. My tankard holds but milk of the goat.
Milk? Drinker?
A witless prank. I shall tell the quartermaster at once what I think of such...
He's like, oh, I'm so sorry. I can't believe you're not drinking ale.
Unnecessary, Your Grace. I called for the beverage.
Is that so? Well then.
The good book states clearly, the shadow of spirits obscureth light most true, and leadeth thee from the path of virtue.
Right. I suppose there's something to it.
My soul sings to hear your affirmation, Your Grace. If ever you wish to discuss the good book
Neve is such
and
a
the
dude.
wisdoms contained therein, hesitate not to find me.
Certainly, I shall remember that.
You ever want to talk about, yeah, let's talk about monsters. That's cool. How long have you hunted
Your
monsters?
crusade against monsters. Have you been at it long?
It reminded me of the, do you remember in Dragon Age Inquisition where there was that band of, like, wild tribesmen who were throwing goats at your castle, and then you can hold a, like an audience with them, and then you could convince them to help you and go fight against like the demons that were spawning. It's like the same thing.
Come next Bellatane,
Make an
will be
ally
20
out of
years,
an
Your
enemy.
Grace. Though there was one extended interruption.
Extended interruption. Is that from the
For
book?
what reason? Had you grown weary of the knight-errant's life?
Not in the least. Never shall I cease in my quest to cleanse the world of filth and abominations. But at times evil puts up rather a good fight. I ventured forth to slay a dragon once, a gold one, as it were, calling itself Villa Tretormeft, or the like. Its very name, as is evident, a vile toil for the tongue and wafting wickedness. A great many mercenaries embarked on the hunt, lured by the promise of coin in heaps. The Crinford Reavers, Yarpen Zigrin, and a band of dwarves, even, curse the word, a witcher. One Yennefer, a most lecherous sorceress, at his side.
It's Geralt and Yennefer. It's what Pilaf was talking about earlier.
That name I've heard.
But at the deciding moment, when the beast challenged all, I alone emerged to face it. Alas, though shame burns me to admit it, I returned from the battle upon my shield. Figuratively. Literally, I returned in pieces.
In pieces?
For 2 years, I lay in the Temple of Melitele in Alanda. Mother Neneke, God's protector, nursing me back to full health. And only when I could once more grip my sword did I return to the path I'd chosen.
And the dragon? What was its fate?
Some claim it flew off to Zerrikania, though it very well might yet lurk here, awaiting the opportune moment to terrorize the folk of the north.
If I remember correctly, dragons are shapeshifters, so they can... Right? I think they're shapeshifters. They can kind of blend
Farewell,
in.
Ake.
Or it's either that or they have like a human form and a dragon form. Okay, what's this all about? Your Majesty, Lippy Gudman's warriors have started a brawl at the tavern. They've broken pitchers, drained all the barrels of ale, even eaten the innkeep's cat. They're dancing in revelries in celebration of their recent victory over Nilfgaardi division. They show no signs of slowing down. What are your orders? They're celebrating a victory over our enemies. Like, they can party all night. I'll pay for the damages. That is worth it. At least somebody around here knows how to have a good time.
About of late.
Who are you?
Fair Livia is our own land, charming, fertile and grand. Is your Majesty also bound for the river? To camp there, perchance? What's a folk moving about of late?
Okay, old man. You hang out.
One evening, soldiers brought before Meve the elf she had saved from a lynching. It seemed he had been the fiend who had poisoned the water barrels from which several soldiers had drunk, then suffered and died.
Yes, I did it. And I regret it not one bit.
Seethed the elf.
Nilfgaardian, Temerian, some brute from Lyria, you Dwan are all alike. I detest you. All of you, your filth.
Oh, I knew I should have killed this stupid elf.
I'm proud.
I mean...
I am that even a few of your kind perished at my hand. Hail and Shay.
Meve pursed her lips into a thin white line. Reynard knew the expression. It did not bode well.
Yeah, let's cut his head off. Have you played The Witcher 2? There's an interesting connection there with Villain Trentenmirth. I did play The Witcher 2. It's been a minute. I did both playthroughs where I helped Samaria, I believe, with the guy with the turban on his head, and then also I did the Scoia'tael route. I do remember there was a dragon at the end, right? In like the third act.
I should drag you to the capital. Hang you high in the market square.
Meve said through gritted teeth.
Yet this you would want. Am I right? For your folk to speak of you? For your folk to remember? Well, you shan't have it.
Let's feed him
You'll
to the
hang here, in the middle of
let's feed him
nowhere,
to the skeletons.
with but crows to witness it and then pick at your eyes.
It was a summary execution. No sentence was read, no last wish observed. The elf's corpse then hung long at the roadside, as none came forth to claim and bury it.
Listen, we have to make our stock of elfin onion soup from somewhere.
We welcome you home, Your Majesty.
What news?
Prince Willem awaits your return, Your Grace. Good you've returned, ma'am. Lyria needs you.
Home at last, Your Grace.
Mm-hmm. We shall not enjoy it long, I fear. Soon we must face the black-clads in the field.
Yet a moment's peace we will have. After that drubbing you gave them at Dravograd, they'll wish to rethink their strategy.
This is our city. You are approaching an important moment in your journey. If you choose to continue, you will not be able to resume any unfinished activity in this area. We are missing one golden chest. That's fine.
Meve had ridden out of Lyria in early spring, her retinue modest, as none larger was needed for the brief summit of sovereigns. She returned now to her capital, at the head of an army that dragged behind it bandits and Nilfgaardian prisoners in chains. The whole city came out to greet her. Its traders, craftsfolk, priests. Also, her eldest son and heir, Prince Willem. A boy who, it seemed, might never be prepared to rule.
Yeah, Prince Willem has done a very poor job of ruling in my stead.
Meve and Willem rode side by side past the cheering throngs, their faces frozen in regal smiles. It was not until they reached the castle stables that they found a corner in which to speak freely, candidly.
Welcome home, Mother. Content I am to see you, to be sure.
And I'm happy to see you. Though I dare say I'd have been much happier to witness you leading an army towards Dravigrad. Willem, I trusted you. Left the realm in your care.
In the books, Geralt spared the Golden Dragon because it was protecting an egg. The dragon in The Witcher 2 hatched from that egg, or to it, but I don't know if you learned the dragon's identity. I'll be honest, I don't remember.
Indeed.
I might have to go back and play all the Witcher games.
I did my utmost to choose the best course for...
Willem, don't be so damned courtly. There's no one else here. My son. Nilfgaard has invaded our home. We're at war. When rulers don't strive and don't choose, when rulers grab their swords and shields and ride out to defend their subjects.
You didn't let me finish.
Okay, yeah. Give your excuses.
All right. Say what you wanted to, please.
I feared I'd be hasty, Mother, and I didn't want to be. When we got word of the invasion, the lords convened at the castle. They demanded I hear them out. They wanted to give me counsel. If I'd rushed into the field to confront the foe, I'd have been half blind to the situation, not known all the options I had at my disposal.
A ruler never knows all the options. Yet he must decide and act nonetheless.
Yeah, he's waiting for the perfect moment to strike, but you know, you're facing an army that's huge. It's not really going to be a perfect moment.
I need to prepare. I'll see you at the Council of Peers.
And the lords can give you all the counsel you need, but
And
if you're
indeed she
king,
did,
you got to make a decision.
When the peers convened in the throne room. Surrounded by animal hides and Zerrikanian tapestries, the lords stood in tense silence, awaiting the queen. When her figure filled the doorway, they fawningly prostrated themselves.
We've myriad matters to resolve, so I trust you're well rested. Whatever the case, I've no doubt we shall meet the dawn afore we're done. Firstly, we must ask assistance. Pen a letter to King Demavend. Scribe, take this down. Dear... What? Uncle? Cousin? Blast. Again. I, Meve, by the god's grace, sovereign of Rivia and...
Your Grace, Mother, the peers and I, we've come to propose another solution.
Let me guess. You want to surrender.
Yes, out with it.
We wish to acknowledge Nilfgaard's authority, pledge fealty to the Emperor.
Caldwell, you quivering trout.
I beg your pardon.
The black-clad hordes outnumber our forces manyfold, and they're far better equipped. We stand not the slightest chance against them in open...
You will not lecture me about Nilfgaard's army, my son. All you know of them you garnered from coloured renderings, whereas I faced them at Dravigrad. I faced them and crushed them.
Well, we narrowly beat them, but it's fine.
But your grace, the losses. For this fleeting victory in which you delight, how many of your subjects had to perish? Bend a knee afore the Emperor, and you shall spare thousands.
Nay, never! Understood, Caldwell? Not ever!
I'd hoped to persuade you, but it seems I've failed. Nonetheless, the die's been cast. We've signed the accord with Nilfgaard. Our noble lords stand with me.
The blood left Maeve's face. She had realized her son, who had ever professed to detest politics and shirked his duties as crown prince, had just stabbed her in the back, as had her entire court.
What is this? Treason to my eyes! The gallows is what awaits you!
Willem rules Lyria now. And should you not acquiesce and approve the accord, I fear only you, milady, shall have the pleasure to meet the hangman.
Don't get ahead of yourself, Caldwell. My mother will not be harmed. Not one hair on her head. Understood? Confine the Queen to the tower.
You err deeply, my son.
The Queen was confined to a cell. Gilded armor she had traded for a simple robe. A courtly retinue for a swarm of rats. She was the very picture of misery. At the window of her cell, gripping the bars, Maeve stood powerless. Her anger so great she wept and wailed.
You're gonna surrender without even fighting?
No more.
We lost the Wagenburg. We lost the pikemen. We lost the war wagon. We lost the arbalist. We lost the drummer. The medic.
Have I come at a bad time?
Demons take you, Caldwell. You've long been at this scheme, haven't you?
Aldo's worried about there
you
being
left
some
the
sort of
strays
starvation.
Sparla to roam
That's
the
why he
realm,
gave up.
to forage, so that I would have to look to them. And thus gained your cohorts the time they needed to complete Lyria's sail to Nilfgaard.
You've seen through it all, that's clear. After the fact, of course, but still.
Willem, you turned him. How?
The boy's not fit to wear the crown. Hasn't sufficient wit nor valor. I know this. You know this. Just, he knows it not. Willem fancied himself a statesman. Wished terribly to prove he was one. I made it possible. I've been amply rewarded, I have. Palatine since just yesterday, in fact.
You'll have neither my blessing nor congratulations. Sorry to disappoint you.
I seek neither. I've come for another reason. To bid you adieu. Willem does not seek your death. Does not even fathom it, as you well know. Moreover, his resolve will wilt in time, and he'll wish to free you. So, come the morn, when the young king rides out to pledge fealty afore General Ep Dahi, you shall use your bed linens to hang yourself.
I mean, there's really just one option to pick.
I see. You wish to see me bow afore you, lie prostrate, beg you for mercy. Plough yourself with a pike, Caldwell. And you needn't send your thugs. I'll not falter nor hesitate. I'll take my own life.
Adieu, your grace. And use your last evening wisely.
Maeve felt a rush of despair, yet bit her lip to mute any weeping. No, she would not give Caldwell the satisfaction. Morning arrived with the sound of footsteps in the corridor. Maeve rose from her cot and stood in the center of her cell.
Oh, you do it.
She was prepared for anything. Well, nearly anything.
What is it?
The Duke of Dogs.
Freaking Gerard.
Titles seem
Gascon.
senseless under the
Whatever his name is.
circumstances, don't you think? Let's forgo them. I'm Gascon.
Has Caldwell sent you? To kill me?
No and a no. Actually, you're free. How shall I put this? That cad, Count Caldwell, used yours truly and the strays as bait in a scheme aimed at kicking your shapely backside off your throne. Now, I'm hardly vindictive. First to forgive, in fact. Take your threat to send me to the gallows. Forgotten already? Yet being played for a fool, I cannot abide. So when the strays freed me, I knew what I'd do to spite the Count afore I disappeared. I'd free you. That's to say, on one condition. You've got to request it of me, my lady. Courteously.
You gotta ask. I mean, I don't think she would actually lower herself to asking. They did cover it in both the Netflix and the old Hexer show. Neither had Game of Thrones Dragon CGI budget to do it justice, though. What is the Hexer show? Is there like a other low budget Witcher series?
Never. I'd rather die in this cell.
Steadfast as ever, even with death hanging over you. Calling me impressed, I must admit. Ah, call it my loss then. You are free.
And grateful. Now please let me pass. I must get to the city jail at once.
Would you look at this woman? Free her from one prison, she flies off to the next.
They hold Reynard there. And if I've any ally left, anyone who's not betrayed me, it's him. I must get him out.
It's an old Witcher Polish show made in 2001. Only covered the first books. That's cool. I've never heard of that. Is
Gold, my lady.
it a good watch?
Unarmed,
Is it worth it?
Have I any other option?
In a sense. See, they locked a few strays in the city pits too. Got a common cause, I'd say. Care to join forces?
The Queen took Gascon up on his offer. Then she, Gascon, and the strays snuck through the city to its dungeon. Reynard had not wavered for a moment in his devotion to the Queen. Never the slouch, he had also not lost any time.
I've inquired among the other arrested soldiers. Many are prepared to fight, even die at your side, your grace.
Seems they may yet get their chance. But now we must flee. All of us.
Where are we gonna go?
Yet in leaving the jail, the company ran into trouble. When Caldwell's cutthroats had failed to find Meve in her cell waiting for her secret execution, they had informed the Count. He, in turn, dispatched patrols into the streets. The Queen and her cohorts ran into one such unit.
Blast. We shan't outrun them. To arms!
Has the best Geralt? Alright, I'm gonna have to look this up. Hold on. Because, I mean, Henry Cavill is an amazing Geralt. I don't know if, physically, but the way he plays him with like just the stoic. In 2002. Which was preceded by a condensed 2001 film version. It's known for its low-budget, significant deviations from the source material, like a Witcher code and female Witchers. I mean, he looks cool. Interesting. Yeah, I mean, they got female Witchers now. They got Ciri. Like, it's, And thus Lyrian stood against Lyrian. First Meve fought only to stun, to wound, not to kill. She quickly realized the soldiers opposite her held no such reservations. These men, who had saluted her but a few days before, whose faces she knew well, would pull no punches, soften no blows. Meve had no choice but to follow suit. Find an escape route. Once an escape route is found, gain more points than your opponent within 3 turns. Okay. If you had Windows Share set up in OBS, you could show us. Yes, I could. If I could figure that out.
Gascon? Bloody hell, where'd he get to?
Your Grace, we must make haste. Caldwell's roused the whole city by now.
Okay, well, let's play,
My spirit's willing and
see what happens.
These damn boots are killing me.
Choose a dark alley to escape down. Let's go down this one, right? This has got to be it. Nope, it's a bandit.
For Lydia!
Okay, well, what about this one? This one's got to be it, right? It's another rider.
There's a time to reap, a time to sow, and a time to die. Sod it. Sod it all.
Clear all row effects from your side. After 3 turns on turn start, draw the top card from your deck. We are running out of cards today.
Aye.
Gascon, where have you been,
like
man?
That, did you?
Okay,
Honestly, I did.
This one. Damn it. Marker units. Every turn on turn start. Okay. Yeah, sure, we can do that. Move 3 cards to the other row on their side. If any were units, damage them by 2. Ooh, looks like we're going to be able to start playing with some of these
Again and again and
bandits.
again.
Yeah. Hey, can we? What does Gascon do? Every turn on turn start, do 1 of 3 things at random. Damage a random enemy by 2. Boost a random ally by 2. Move a random enemy to the opposite row. Okay, this one right here. God, we suck at picking.
The chase is on!
I mean, I guess we start chipping away at you.
Armor won't say.
Like both versions, he's a great
like
actor.
this.
Though his Geralt is more like Game Geralt, while Hexer Geralt is more like Book
Doubt
Geralt
I'll
in
ever pay
appearance and
off these
personality.
school loans.
All right, work meeting.
Your Grace, what guarantee do we have that they won't stab us in the back?
We don't really have a choice. Aratusa Adept. Interesting. So she's like a, this is like the Apprentice Witches. Choose a bronze ally in your hand or on the battlefield. Add 2 copies of that to your deck. Then boost all copies of the hand of that unit in hand, deck, and battlefield by 2.
You mad? Don't shake that!
Okay, come on, Reynard. This one. Like, statistically, we should have found the exit by now. There was only a few to choose from.
An army's a waste of time for one like me.
Oh my god. Okay. Damaging it by 5. If it's on a row with fire, damage all units on it by 5. Yes, please.
What you looking at?
As you wish, my lady.
They're running out of rows of people.
Long live me!
Left, right, left, right.
Okay.
This could hurt.
Set both rows on fire. Reynard, you got 3. We'll go right. God. Is it gonna be the last one? Is it statistically supposed to be the last one? Okay, 50-50. Either an escape route. Okay, we found it. We found the escape route. This might be close.
Cursed traitors.
Oh no, he cleared out the fire. I needed that. Yeah, I don't think you need to be choosing anymore. That might uncover another unit.
Sod it. Sod it all.
Okay, we'll play you.
Should have listened to me, old lady.
I'm winning by 18. I got it. That's bad luck with the exits. I mean, it was. I think they started with 9, and I had to choose 7 before I finally got to the correct
I
one.
thank
But
you,
hey,
Gascon.
it worked.
You and your men for your aid.
These
Tis
guys
now,
might be
my
fun to
lady.
play as.
Strays never say no to a proper brawl.
Strays never say no.
No brawl this was. Sun rising against Mother. Lyrian striking at Lyrian. I fear a blood war's begun.
Come now. Seems to me the war's ended. Your realm's lost to Nilfgaard. You've no army to speak of.
Then I shall assemble a new one. And with it have Caldwell hanged. And drive Nilfgaard back across the Yaruga.
I mean, at the very least, we need to hang Caldwell. We can deal with Nilfgaard later.
You're mad. How will you find the men? Riding from hamlet to hamlet, speaking from atop a crate?
No. I shall find them in Edern. I've a favour to call in with King Demavend, and I'll sway volunteers to my cause on the way.
Well, you've your first willing warriors already.
How so?
We've nothing left in Lyria. Our hideouts are compromised, Caldwell's sure to set a price on our heads, and Nilfgaardians roam the land in numbers. Besides, I'll be right tickled to see proud Queen Meve fighting elbow to elbow with a bandit she'd wish to hang just a half day afore.
Well, it is said my foe's foe is my friend. And I'd be a fool to turn down assistance now, no matter who offers. So be it.
Gascon, the Duke of Dogs. Cavalry alchemist.
Very high-minded of you, my lady.
Interesting.
So, shall we shake on't? Nay? Well then, the high road beckons. Though first we must escape the city with our lives.
Oh, hi.
Follow me.
What's up, Sarge? How you doing today? Welcome to The Witcher.
Lyria was hers no more. Meve now had to flee her capital and realm as quickly as she could. Wont to travel the city streets in a gilded carriage, the Queen now saw them from a slightly different vantage point.
Ugh. Is this the only way? Are you quite certain? The Queen
is a common fugitive now, so she'd do better to pinch her nose and whinge not at all.
At long last, Meve reached the gate. Yet this she found shut tight, locked and guarded.
Gods be damned.
Easy, your grace. Nothing we can't solve with a quiver full of quarrels.
Those are our men.
They
were.
Reynard, were.
Gascon's raiders were poised to loose their bolts, but were thwarted when the Queen stepped out in front of them.
What she... Your Majesty? I've orders to arrest your grace.
Place me in irons, then.
Please understand, I haven't a choice.
Fear not. You'll be rewarded by Caldwell in Nilfgaardian Florens.
The captain's head dropped. His cheeks burned crimson.
Go, your grace. Flee now, but only to return.
Remember this, Gascon. I'm no fugitive. I'm a queen, robbed of her rightful crown. And though I may need to venture to the world's end before I return, I shall have it back.
Maybe we need to hire a certain Witcher to come help us.
Having fled Lyria, Queen Meve ventured into Edirn, her old friend Reynard and new ally Gascon at her side. The war had bitten into this land too. Still, Meve hoped to sway King Demavend to her cause, and with his aid, to oust the traitors, retake her throne, and drive the Nilfgaardian invader from her realm. Yet to start, she was forced to fight, Scoia'tael no less. Emerging from a wood, Meve's retinue encountered a unit of elven rebels just moments from hanging a handful of prisoners. Among the latter, the Queen spotted a woman, a proud warrior with a striking, thick black braid.
The lass I believe I know.
Well, unless we rush to her rescue, it'll soon be you knew her.
Well said. Lyrians, attack!
Did any of you notice the option to side with the Scoia'tael? Like, I know the Scoia'tael aren't known for their ability to be helpful, but it was Meve's first clash with the Scoia'tael, warriors who bled for the non-human cause. The name translates to squirrels in the common tongue, a reference to the ruddy tails fastened to their caps and helm. The ornament had become a hallmark for the partisans, much like the icy cruelty to which they subjected their human prisoners. Do not let Black Rayla die. Eliminate Scoia'tael executioners. Alright, we got our new cards. Slingers, we have our Elf and Onion Soup, only natural. Transform somebody into a bear. Force 2 units to duel. A new card, it's the Stray's Infiltrator. After 2 turns, on turn start, boost self by the power of the unit on the right, then move to the opponent's side. Cool, so we play him on the other side, steal their unit, and then bring it back. I see no problem with all of these. Except I don't think Ake's gonna be happy with fighting people. Let's try you.
Hang the butcher! Valoa!
Nay. Duan came.
She can't breathe, your grace. We
So
must
we
rush
need to
her aid.
If this unit is alone on its row on turn start, move it to Meve's side. So if I play you, that won't work. After 2 turns, on turn start, boost self by the power of the unit on the right. Let's try this. We'll play him.
Gotta get our asses moving.
That'll be 3 units, and then next turn we'll try playing the slinger to grab people. See if it works.
Have it the white of an eye from half a league away.
Oh, but they're immobile. After 5 turns on turn start, destroy Black Rayla. Okay, well... I might have messed that up. Oh. Well, that was easy.
The Scoia'tael warriors
just sort of
shocked the queen
stumbled
with
into
their
that
speed,
victory.
their cunning, and their cruelty. Yet in the end, the Lyrians prevailed. When the last elf hit the ground, the queen had her men untie those they'd sought to hang.
1,000 thanks, your grace. Heard many tales of your valor. Pleased to see there weren't just flattery and propaganda. I'm...
Black Rayla. Hagar, we saw you there. You command King Demoven's special forces.
That's perfect. We're gonna go visit
That's
King
right.
Demovan.
Though not many remain to command.
So I see. How did it come to this?
My liege sent me to wipe out a Scoia'tael band, led by a rat called Eldane. Followed the vermin's tracks for several days. Straight into his trap, turned out.
Hunting elves in the woods. Truly inspired, I must say.
Had no choice. Doing nothing would have brought us surer, swifter doom. The Black Clad have invaded Edirn. Thanks to Elven aid. They snap our supply lines, lurk like dogs, prey on vulnerable units and scouts.
You mean to say Nilfgaard's broken your defenses?
Aye. Though their march will soon halt, believe me. To advance, they'll have to take Rosberg, a stronghold that's yet to fall once. They'll break against its walls like waves upon the rocks.
Have you seen how many Nilfgaardians there are?
Rayla, the black swarm I have beheld. Endless lines of infantrymen, countless riders, war machines capable of crushing the hardest stone to gravel.
Your meaning, my lady?
That we must prepare for the worst.
I'll convey your grace's words to the king at the first occasion.
I'd rather hope to convey them myself. I have come to Edirn seeking aid. I wish to ask Demoven for support.
The king is in Rosberg, overseeing siege preparations. I'm heading that way too to report on our skirmish with the Scoia'tael. I might serve as your guide. These lands I know better than any.
Cool, we got the card.
Excellent. Guide on.
All right, well, it's been an eventful couple of days. Let's take a look at our card deck now. So, we lost all of our mainline army units. I don't think we can make any more. Black Rayla. Order, play a card from your deck. If in hand, deck, or on the battlefield, strengthen self by 2 whenever a Scoia'tael unit is destroyed. Okay, so she's anti-elf. Good to know. We're gonna have to get rid of something here. The infiltrators are cool. The alchemist. Deploy. Set a unit's power equal to the unit on its left. Could be good. Don't think we need quite that many in there. Stray's cavalry. Mark a unit. Every turn on turn start, damage it by 1. I don't think we need 5 of you. Or 5 slingers. Okay, we need to get rid of 6. I think we need to get rid of our hero cards, unfortunately. Don't know how many monsters we're going to be facing. So we'll get rid of you, and since we're getting rid of him, we'll get rid of you, put you in. We can put something worth 4 back into our deck. I'm thinking... Well, it's gotta be the medic. Cool, let's see what that does. We unlock some new buildings, looks like. New mess tent. Units, excluding artifacts, will take up 10% less of the recruit cap. That's, yeah, we're gonna build that. New mess tent, that's cool. Decreases gold cost of creating units. Increases recruit cap to 150. This is recruit cap to 200. So we are capped here. Cards we can build. Increases the amount of trinkets Meave can equip to 4. Okay. I think we're good for now. These training grounds gain 2 recruits. More gold. Yeah. Cool. Okay. Letter from Captain Tobias. Your Majesty, that we spoke to each other not long ago, I have no doubt you do not recall my name. I am the guard who stopped you as you fled Lyria, the guard who doubted you. Your Highness, once more I apologize for my cowardice and thank you for giving me a chance to repair my error. I cannot save Lyria from Nilfgaardian's talons, but can write to you about their secrets. I have won myself a post at the palace. I shall keep my ears open, and if I learn anything, I shall inform you at once. Okay. Good thing we didn't fill him with crossbow bolts. Go to the folk of Lyria. These are people trying to discredit me. Lyria and Rivia taken. Full strength of Army Group East redirected against Aedirn. Fierce Aedirnian resistance, but border posts fell. Kingdom of Anne pulling back from small garrisons and concentrating forces in heavily defended fortresses. Rossburg, Aldersburg, Vengersburg. Significant increase in Scoia'tael activity, attacks on merchant refugees, but not enough Guardian convoys. All evidence indicates Scoia'tael working with enemy. And typical Scoia'tael propaganda, asking for non-humans to join them. And everybody wants to talk to me, but we're gonna save that for later. If we open up the map, well, it's a fairly straight shot to what I'm assuming is Rosberg up there. Black Rayla is a minor book character. She fought in the First Northern War and was Yen's escort. I'm glad her role is expanded here. She appears in The Witcher 1 too. I am trying to rack my memory. I remember her from the first game. I don't think I do. But that's cool. I mean, reoccurring characters, especially from a lore point of view and being able to expand on them, is super important for building a world game like this. Real quick, we are going to go ahead and take a BRB. I don't have a BRB screen, so you're just going to have to imagine that there's big letters right here. But I will be back in just a minute, and then we will continue on our march to Rosberg. All right, we are back. Continuing up to Rosberg.
Gods. The entire country up in flames.
Ebdahi warned punishment awaited Edirn, that he would show the land no mercy.
What in God's names did you do to him, Rayla?
Nilfgaard offered us an alliance against the rest of the north, but Demoven declined, in his clipped soldier's speech. They say Ebdahi flew into a rage and swore he'd reduce Edirn to rubble.
Alright, little necroids. What are you doing around here? A modest hamlet was located just to the north of Wayfarer's Beach. As Meave's army approached, it became clear, even from afar, that the village had not been spared the carnage of war. Its dwellings appeared smashed and burned, and a rancid, smoky stench lingered in the air. But what of the villagers' fate? Alas, they were strewn on the earth at the center of the settlement, their bodies mutilated by the gnashing maws of carrion eaters, and the beasts had not yet strayed from their gory bounty. God damn. Probably should have kept... Probably should have kept Aiken here. I'm sorry. That's unfortunate. Oh well. Cool. Let's see what you guys do. All right. A Necker. Every turn on turn start, summon a Necker on this row from your deck. That's horrible. We need to set that row on fire.
Are you mad? Don't shake that!
Ooh. For every wolf in your hand, boost self by 1, then damage a random enemy by 2. Repeat this ability whenever a wolf ally appears. That's horrible. Let's go ahead and wait. We'll play you and then attack. 2 boost. Oh, silly wolves.
We'll catch 'em all!
Okay. How many of these are in your deck? This is not going well. We're down by a lot. How much is a bear worth? 22? We're down by 21. Okay, well, let's say I turn you into a bear. What happens? And let's say I make... Oh, did I end turn? I'm seeing a problem here. Well, let's play you. See if we can
Thing about
get some of these guys to move.
They hide well.
Turn. Oh, my, well, he's not going to have any left over. I think I can still win this. Yeah, there it is. I do have to play a card, though. Totally killed it. It's not going to be super useful against the non-Scoia'tael deck, so let's get rid of her. Set a unit on... Okay. Sure, let's try this.
Quick and painful this'll be.
How do you still have some of these left over?
The chase is on!
Shh, cork it.
There's been a mistake. I'm no mage.
Oh, no. Yep, I screwed that up.
What do you want of me?
Move 3 cards to the other row.
Hey?
Technically still winning. All right. Let's hope we pull a good card from my graveyard. They suck. All right.
This
let's set
could
this
hurt.
row on fire. We'll play you.
This harvest, we'll be reaping black-clad heads.
Wait.
You must sweat like a swine in that jacket.
Gotta get our asses moving.
No, this isn't. I don't think this went well. Damn monster army. I spent too much on that first round trying to salvage it. Try it again. Spies. We'll wait on you. Wait on you. You're fine. We need to team it up with the guy who could damage an entire row by setting it on fire. Like if it was on fire, damage the whole row. That was a good card. I need that back. None of you have a charge ability, so right now you're not going to help. Don't need another one of you. Sure. And... Cool. Okay. We'll play
There's a
you
time
out.
to reap, a time to sow, and a time to die.
Cool. We will play you out.
Don't shake that!
We'll catch them all!
Okay, what does the bronze card do? Illyrian Hajduk. Give 1 charge to the card on the right. Oh. Hold on. Okay, this time I'm short. Also 21. This is played out exactly like the other time. And they're just gonna keep playing these. If I do this, grab you, and if I move you to this deck, I get a +2 here. They can't play anymore on this row. And you hit him. And I do have to play again. Ah, okay. Well, I'll play you.
The chase is on!
Cool. Pass. We have lots of spies. Let us play Well, you.
Aye.
Yep, shocked. Shocked that was your first move.
What do you want of me?
Ah, should have listened to me, old lady.
Cork it. Gotta get our asses moving.
I mean, they can't pass. Okay, we'll turn you into a bear. And turn. Just keep stalling. Oh man. Okay. Sure.
Coin never
you down
stinks,
here.
no matter how rank the pouch.
Ever have a stone knock out one of your teeth?
Okay. We have to hope that we get some good stuff. Oh, no. We need to
This
burn this
could
with fire.
hurt.
This harvest will be reaping black-clad heads.
Now, I think my deck is fundamentally flawed. To deal with these guys.
If anyone asks, you've not seen me.
We need something that could hit for more damage. So let's load last checkpoint. Let's go into our camp. I want to see if we have the people that I'm thinking about. Don't see them. Maybe we need to build it. Theory and Pathfinder clear all row effects after 3 turns. War wagon. Voyager, Alchemist. Training grounds. Dang. Okay. I don't know. Does this... Maybe we go with the Manticore. And we just focus on moving them. Get rid of you. Add you two. Oh, and I can still build these. Okay. Yes, I need my Wagenbergs back. Add you to the army. Take you out. Add an egg. And then build you guys. If we can stop the flow of those monsters coming in, we could be good. Let's see how that works. We have a lot of cards in our deck that might make it a little bit unwieldy. All right, monsters. Time for second round. Third round, actually. Cool. Arbalist. Elf and onion soup. A little unwieldy. We'll take you out. That's what we want. Set a row on fire. Ooh, let's try this. So, to begin with, we'll play you. Play you, move you up. And we'll enter. Go ahead and set this row on.
I smell a leak.
Fire. Damage these two. And we'll wait. stop hitting them, please?
The chase is on!
This is working. We're getting through them pretty quickly. You're kidding me. If I... On turn start. Okay, so I have to play something. Annoying.
Bigger they are, easier they are to target.
Yeah, whatever. Might as well play them. Right, end turn. Completely obliterated them. Might have, once again, overplayed my hand. It's okay. Field medic and field medic, one of those has to be able to pull in the war wagon. And the bomber. Ministry drawing. Yep, that's fine. Cool. Medic. Get in there.
What do you want of me?
Perfect. Second medic.
You must sweat like a swine in that jacket. Okay, play him, steal that tower.
Cork it.
Okay, play you, move some people around, namely you three. And turn. Okay, then we'll play Gascon.
Coin never
Build
stinks,
up
no
this
matter
row,
how rank
which
the
has
pouch.
8, which means we can play one more card there, which will be you. And then we'll transform one of you into a bear. Yeah, you can turn into a bear.
Our ballista, your command.
We don't want to kill anybody. Or we do. Play you take out all of the ones that have 5 on them. And we play you, and we can take out that whole back row. Alright, let's see what happens. He's got to make up a lot of units with not very many cards left over. Every turn I'm chipping away at it. Stop! Stop! Stop hitting. Why? Stop it, please, God. Oh my God, we did. That was really close. Okay, by 5. Ooh, okay, that was a lot harder than I think it should have been. I think I was making it a lot harder. I don't know what else I could have done. It worked. Father, the Blackclads are advancing from the south. Fortifications along the border in Velkart and Luton have already fallen, and the devils are setting alight all else in their path. Take what you and Mum have of worth and go at once to Rosberg, to Uncle. You'll be safest there. I know what you're thinking. 60 years on your brow, 7 wars you survived, but this one's no different. But it is, Papa. You must trust me. I beg you. Your Keller. Well, seems like he didn't make it away. Got an achievement. Get some men.
Any of you seen Nimoy? Was bound here from Iconford. Supposed to have arrived 3 days past. Any of you seen Nimoy?
I don't think Nimoy made it. Sorry. So that, grab some men. What do you guys need?
The Lyrians arrived at an ancient, half-desiccated beach. Its trunk sat atop a tangle of thick roots, and scraps of paper covered with tiny scribblings fluttered over it from top to bottom. Travelers crowded all around. Barefoot refugees, bony pilgrims, peddlers with armored escorts, and shifty-eyed men with the haggard look of deserters.
The Wayfarer's Beach.
Rayla said.
Travelers of all sorts swap tales here. Perhaps we can glean something about our enemy's movements.
Or paint the enemy a clear picture of our own.
Gascon interrupted.
Nilfgaardian spies no doubt flock to this tree like flies to particularly pungent dung.
Okay. We approach, send a scout. We approach.
Disregarding matters of status and station, Neve personally asked the travelers for the latest news. They soon transformed from terse to talkative, sharing tales of an elven bandit named Eldane, a Nilfgaardian general called Frikev who murdered an entire village, and a sorceress who cure any ailment for a few coppers. Then a blood-curdling scream put a halt to the gossip. Neve's soldiers had begun to quarrel with the merchant's guards, one of whom now lay dead on the ground, his throat a gaping wound.
The filth besmirched your honor, your grace. Said you took tail and ran from Luria like a belted bitch.
The travelers were unmoved by this explanation. They demanded the Lyrian soldier be punished according to Eden's laws, by chopping off the hand that dealt the fatal blow.
You know, sticks and stones may break my bones, but words shouldn't hurt me, and you did kill the guy, so unfortunately, I'm gonna have to chop off your hand. And I know
With
the
a
crew's
heavy
not
heart,
gonna like it.
Neve decided the soldier would have to be punished. Reynard silently drew his sword from its scabbard.
No. I shall do it.
Meave said, in a tone that left no room for discussion.
Soldier, you sought to defend my honor. For that I praise you. But you committed murder. For that, I must punish you as called for by this land's customs.
Tears streaming down his face, the foot soldier rolled up his sleeve and placed his arm upon a tree stump. Meave took a deep breath and raised her sword. A terrified scream filled the woods. The travelers gained newfound respect for Meave. Though far from rich, they passed a cap and presented the queen a handful of coins to show gratitude for upholding their laws. As for her Lyrians, they marched away from the Wayfarer's Beach in somber silence.
Maybe he can get a job as a bannerman or something. Your Majesty, a traveling merchant has humbly invited you to browse his wares. He wishes to be rid of his stock as soon as possible. He's prepared to offer a sizable discount. Okay, so we can pay money for wood, or we can sell wood for money. We are lacking in the money department. There you go. Let us pray for that poor soldier who has lost his hand in a workplace incident.
Ravens are always trailing armies.
Where are we at? Just move back there. Okay, I think that is where we are going to call it for today. Talk to this guy real quick.
Ravens are always trailing armies. Ravens and beasts.
Okay. That's okay, great. Yeah, that last battle with the monsters was definitely a step up in difficulty from what we faced. I did not win. I didn't win against the wyvern earlier, but those beasts were a little bit difficult. But I feel confident. I like our new setup. Our new allies, the dogs, the strays. Seem like they're going to be a fun change of pace. But that is going to be it for me today. Thank you guys so much for showing up. I love the Witcher stuff. It's always fun to learn more, to dive into the lore. It is definitely an interesting take on a lot of the world events that happened that I didn't really get to see during the mainstay Witcher games. So hope everybody has a great rest of your week. And I will hopefully see everybody. Well, I'll see some of you tomorrow for more Final Fantasy. I have to actually go level up my character right after this. That's my job. Make sure I am of level for that cap. So hopefully I see some of you there. Otherwise, next week I will be back with more Gwent. Have a good one. Become a Queen of Lyria. Believe, did you just show up? Believe it, man.